This is day one, so this is the before video. As you can see, stomach fair size here, very typical of somebody that's in their 30s, 40s and 50s. Bit of love handles here, good sized stomach. I'm not breathing out, that's me breathing out. Okay, so you can see it's a standard, rather extensive belly. Let's see what we can do with this. This is day one before breakfast. First thing in the morning. Apparently it's the best time to weigh yourself. It's the lightest you'll be throughout the day. So I'm going to put my scales on and here we go. Let's see what we weigh in at. £210, nearly £211. Okay, let's see how we go. So this is a waist measurement at the moment, just on my belly button, the widest point. As we can see, it's on just over 41 inches. So hopefully over the next few weeks we can lose a bit more of this. Okay, so what we have here is my first two meals of the day. This one's going to be my breakfast. I'm having this around 10:30, high protein yogurt. And this is going to be my lunch, which is a noodle soup. I didn't want just an ordinary soup, I want something that looked as though it had a bit of texture to it. I'm probably going to add a little bit of meat in there as well. I'm an average guy, I need to have some food in me. This is the water, will stop me feeling so hungry. Also helps keep me hydrated throughout the day, apparently really important. So I'll come back to you at lunchtime and we'll give you an update. Okay, so lunchtime now. I'm going to have the ramen noodle soup. It's got to be nice and easy for me. Add in the freshly boiled water. About this fine, I reckon. Going to chuck in a little bit of cooked meat, about the size enough for a small sandwich, very small sandwich. But we're just going to chuck that in. Going to stir it around. Have that. Leave it to soak till the noodles expand a little bit. Then ready. It smells quite nice. We have that so far. I'm feeling pretty good about things. I'm about to have my final meal from day one. Okay, how has your day been? I can hear you ask. Well, not too bad actually. I did expect to feel hungry a couple of times, and I did feel hungry. But I have been taking on a lot of water today, so maybe 2.5 to 3 litres of water, which I really think has helped. So in terms of the meals I've had today, I had the yogurt first thing. Well, say first thing, I didn't have my first meal until gone 11 because I was having the before photographs taken. I was aiming to have it at 10 o'clock, but it just didn't happen. Was I hungry? A little bit hungry. The yogurt helped out, it's full of protein, that one. Very little sugar, which is great apparently. And then the lunchtime, which was a packet of like a noodle soup, which I put some extra meat into. That kind of kept things at bay. Around about sort of 3 o'clock, I did get a little bit hungry, not gonna lie. But with all the water, it's really helped. Now I'm about to have my final meal. I'm aiming to have my dinner meal somewhere between 6 and no later than 7. Now what have I got today? I've got a lovely looking salad. It's lovely because I'm bloody hungry. Okay, what have we got? It's chicken, we've got baby spinach leaves, we've got avocado, red peppers, spring onions, cress, cucumber. I'm going to put some virgin olive oil on it because apparently it's incredibly good for you, and also some beetroot as well. The nutrients in this are supposed to be fantastic. The total value in terms of calories is probably somewhere in the region of around 400 to 500 calories. So not extensive. I am going to really enjoy it though, because I am really hungry. Now, listen, thank you for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow so you can find out how I get on day 2. Is day 2 going to be a challenge? I think it probably is, but you know, we're going to get through it. So summary for day 1. It hasn't been as difficult as I thought it was going to be fair. There were a couple of times I did feel a little bit hungry. and now it's just gone 9:25, and I am feeling quite tired. I wouldn't normally be. And I haven't done any of the exercises today. That's starting tomorrow. That's going to be quite exciting. Join me on that one. But overall, it's doable. So far, it's been doable. I need to get some sleep. And yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow, definitely. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. Good morning. It's day 2. I'm Neil, representing the average bloke. Last night I slept pretty good. I woke up once, got up, had some water, was quite thirsty, went back to sleep. So far, night time's not a problem at all. 7 o'clock in the morning now. I'm going to be doing my exercise later when I finish work, because I don't know about you, but as an average bloke, I don't want to get up at stupid o'clock in the morning to get up and do exercise, okay? And I want to keep it as minimum as possible, okay? So if you're like me, you might like this. I'll be doing it later on after I finish work. But in the meantime, it's time for me to go and do my weigh-in. Let's see what we might hopefully have lost since yesterday. I'll speak to you later. Okay, so here we go for the weigh-in. This is day 2. 209 pounds exactly. That's not bad. That's nearly 2 pounds. A couple of ounces off for 2 pounds. Fantastic. Okay, these are my 2 meals for this morning and for lunchtime. I'm going to have a decent protein yogurt at 10 o'clock as my breakfast. I'm going to have that with about 7 or 8 almonds, because they're apparently really good for me. Also, my lunch is going to be some noodles. These are Thai chicken noodle soup. They're very, it's a watery type of soup. It's just really to give me a bit of sustenance and some noodles. I'm going to add in the water and some chicken that I cut up earlier on. That give me some nice soup to have, and that'll keep me going through the day before I have my main meal later. This comes with a little spoon. Look at this. How cool is this? Look, little foldable spoon. Okay, well, I'm just going to get ready to go to work, and I'll join you later with some more updates. This is my evening meal for day 2. Pork chop, carrots, beans, broccoli, little dribble of gravy on there. I'm going to really enjoy this. I've been hungry this afternoon. Not too hungry, but there were a couple of times where you could feel it. They say between day 2 and day 3, you feel tired. I've been feeling tired this afternoon, so I'm really looking forward to this. So let's reflect on day 2, how it went. First of all, I'll start with the hydration. I've had in the region of just under 2.5 litres of water, 4 cups of black coffee. And what the doctor who sets out these principles says is, you need to use a lot of water to hydrate yourself, because as you lose body fat, it releases toxins. You need to flush those out. So I can assure you, I've been doing a fair bit of flushing today. In terms of the food, breakfast I had at 10, and that was a protein yogurt and a small handful of almonds. There are other things you can have for breakfast, and I'll get onto that as we go through the rest of the days. That kept me pretty much pretty good through until about 12:30. I normally have my lunch about 1 o'clock, so between 12:30 and 1 o'clock, I did get a bit hangry. I was definitely on the hungry side. A few glugs of water kind of helped, but I could tell I could do with some food then. Again, I had a chicken soup type with ramen noodles in it, and I had some extra chicken that I put in that you probably saw from earlier. That kept me pretty good through until about 4:30. 4:30 to about 5:15. Again, a little bit on the hungry side, and I was looking forward to my evening meal, but I went to the gym. So just go over the gym. I'm not one of these sort of people that likes to spend hours and hours in the gym. Maybe if you're like me, an average guy, you just want to go in and do the minimum amount to get the most amount out. So for me, it was a question of using the principle set out, which was to do a high intensity workout. It's only sort of my first day in the gym, so I did 3 sets of 4 basic exercises. I will go into the exercise program as we get further into it, but at the moment you probably just want to know how it's going along. We can go into that later. At the end of that, that took me 25 minutes. So I did 4 sets, had a minute between each set of weights. So it was 25 minutes, almost pretty much bang on. At the end of that, that was quite good. I felt more motivated again. Came back and I had my dinner, my evening meal, and that was about 6:15. Probably saw that earlier on. That was a pork chop and some vegetables, but no potatoes, so no carbs. Did have a little bit of gravy, nice little treat for me. And that's kept me pretty much good right the way through the evening. I haven't felt hungry, to be fair. I am feeling tired. As the evening's gone along, I have felt more and more tired. But they do say that in terms of how difficult this is, that normally day 2 or day 3 is the most difficult. Well, it has been a little bit challenging, I'll be fair, but doable. I'd like to hope that today was the most difficult day and tomorrow isn't, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. So join me tomorrow and see what happens on day 3.